Copado AI, it is the sidekick that every admin, every developer wish they had. It's making my job easier so that I can do more work, so that I can do better work. The Bank of Missouri is a nationwide bank based out of Missouri. We offer commercial consumer lending. We also offer credit cards as a service. The Bank of Missouri had a challenging release process. nCino likes to use monthly release cadence for its updates. That requires monthly Saturday testing for about 20+ users, and it would take 3 to 4 to 5 hours to get all of that testing done. In our normal development or normal enhancement process, we were not able as admins to accurately and confidently ensure that we weren't stepping on each other's toes. We just didn't have that visibility on who was doing specifically what within the org. Before Copado, our release strategy for nCino and for our own development work was to do all of our work in our UAT environment, which was a full sandbox, and hope we didn't cross wires as admins, hope our users did adequate testing prior to move to production and prior to release from nCino. We had to do a lot of documentation on building out our enhancements, a lot of documentation on what we've changed, and hope we didn't miss a step and hope we didn't undo someone else's steps. The Bank of Missouri's own monthly enhancement release cycle, those would normally take 3 or 4 hours. If it was a bug from the admin group where us admins had made an enhancement change, it could take anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours to figure out what the ultimate problem was. If it was an nCino type bug where nCino's release had a problem, that could take potentially longer. And one of the biggest challenges for us is we were never able to set up a fully functional sandbox with nCino for us to do our work. And Copado had the tools in place to do that. Their data templates that they've built to migrate nCino record-based config from one org to another has been huge for us in providing better solutions for our users. Another thing that we really like about the Copado Express is the user story functionality. We've used Copado's user story record as a template for our own enhancement request gathering so that we can get better enhancement requests from our users and deliver a better solution. The pipeline management features within Copado, if we need to add a new sandbox, we can quickly and easily add a new sandbox. We can automate back deployments. We can see where conflict resolution needs to be addressed. When we log into Copado, it's just like logging into our normal Salesforce org, so it's very familiar to us. It works very well visually for us to see the pipeline, to see our records of user stories, to see how things are connected and related. Our fail rate with our custom enhancement requests is much less. The big benefit for us is we find it faster. The robotic testing will find it within that first hour of its running. It will send us an alert that says, hey, found some errors. We can test the entire loan process with robotic testing in less than an hour. Prior to testing, if we were to simulate customer walking in, wanting a loan, it would take 2 or 3 hours, a lot of manual testing, and a lot of repetitive manual testing. Once we got robotic testing, we've been able to replicate that testing process with one long test script. So testing has really greatly improved. AI was super simple to get implemented. On the day-to-day basis, it is a lifesaver for us. We can drop in any error logs we get. It will tell us almost exactly where we need to go to fix it. So at the Bank of Missouri, our team can now take advantage of all of Salesforce processes to build out the best solution available. Before AI, with Copado, if a user had a solution or had a request, we heavily relied on flows. But there are solutions out there where flows are not the answer. With Copado AI, we can now say, we want to prioritize using flows, but where it makes sense, help us write Apex classes. And we can build out stronger solutions that do a lot more than we ever could have with just flows alone. With the implementation of Copado Express and Copado AI, the Bank of Missouri end users, they're seeing higher quality work out of us admins with less troubles, with less issues at the end of the process. When we work with Copado AI, we're able to build out fuller, more developed solutions that account for things that even our users weren't aware of that they need to account for. From 1 to 2 weeks of enhancement requests to user story gathering, 2 to 3 weeks of development, all of that's done within a month now, and it's just a higher quality experience for everybody.